Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my 4-month keto diet update to share with you. So before I get into that though, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am on the low carb keto diet and all the videos that I share are low carb keto diet friendly. I share what I eat in a day, grocery hauls, weight loss updates, recipes, meal ideas, all kinds of things. So make sure you join the Yummy Inspirations community. Love to have you part of the family. And today marks 4 months that I've been on the keto diet. The time has flown by. I can't believe it's 4 months already. If you watch my first, second and third month update, which I will leave down below, you'll know I love this way of eating. I don't see it as a diet. I see it as a way of life. I love everything to do with the keto diet. It's just amazing. It's been literally a lifesaver. So I thought I'd go in and have a little bit of a chat about how I've gone this month and overall and my thoughts and my feelings and all of that stuff. So, what's gone on this month? Well, I've had a month of ups and downs, as always. The scale can be frustratingly slow at times, but then I've had heaps of non-scale victories and I've had heaps of mind revelations. The first of which was I went shopping a little while ago and tried on a dress at Gap. I'm going to have a picture of it over here. And what happened was I was umming and ahhing. I really liked it and I decided not to get it. And then a few weeks later I went back and tried it on, and if you look over here, I got it in a smaller size. I tried it on a smaller size. I went from a large to a medium, so forget what the scale said. So I bought that dress from Gap and I absolutely love it. And when you compare the before and after, as you saw before, it's only was a couple of weeks, but I could see the difference. I'll actually leave a blog post down below where you can take a better look at the picture, and I've got a couple more embarrassing before and after photos which I will leave down below that will go through also a lot more of my thoughts and feelings and all that kind of thing. But that black dress is definitely a marker showing me that I'm doing the right thing. I'm moving in the right direction. Scale wise, and that's probably what you really want to know, the last month I've lost about 1 to 2 kilos. I've kind of lost a bit of track of where I've gone each month, but I know the total amount is just over 12 kilos, which is well over 25 pounds in 4 months. So I'm very happy with that. Some people could lose that in 2 or 3 months, but it doesn't faze me because I'm quite happy doing lazy keto, as they say, which means I don't track my calories. And this week actually, which I had a couple of weeks where I've been stagnant, I thought, right, I'm just going to track my calories just to make sure. And I was actually quite surprised because my macros were bang on, and I ate 18 carbs for the day. So I try to aim for about 20 to 25. 18 carbs, maybe I'm even eating too low a carb count, but I feel awesome doing what I'm doing. So I kind of eat a lot to hunger. I know roughly what carbs are in all my foods, and I'm quite happy not counting if it means that I'm not obsessing over those numbers. And I'm also trying not to obsess over the scale numbers. That's a little bit harder. I try not to weigh myself daily, but often I'll get up in the morning and I'll just be curious. The day before I feel I did well and I weigh and it kind of goes up, down, sideways. But thinking about the black dress situation, this black dress scenario, and the fact that I've gone from a large to a medium in the last couple of months, in the last couple of weeks, the last month, shows me that I am definitely doing the right thing, and that I feel I'm losing it in my face, my hands, my feet, when I take my measurements, my waist has gone down, my bust, my bottom, my thighs, my hips, everything has gone down, it's narrowed, but the scale is just being a little bit more stubborn in its movements. So I've just got to be patient, I know. And also losing weight on the scale slowly, for me, it just shows me how healthy this is, for me at least personally, how healthy this diet is, because I'm losing weight slowly. My body's taking time to catch up. I'm not having to buy new clothes every month, thankfully, because I know a lot of people on keto lose a rapid amount of weight really quickly, which is awesome. And then they need to buy a whole new wardrobe. This dress has fit me, you can't really see the whole dress, but this dress I've had since before, and it's just getting looser and looser on me, that's all, but it's still quite snug. Can't really see, it's still quite snug, but it's getting looser and looser on me, which is awesome. And it's getting, all my dresses are getting longer and longer. They're going from being kind of mid-length to past my knees, which is really awesome, which is also showing me another non-scale sign that I'm losing weight if my clothes are getting bigger and bigger on me. And so after 4 months, it's really an awesome time to kind of reflect on the changes in my habits that I've made. And there's two in particular. Actually, I've got a couple of questions in the comments over the past few weeks, and there's two questions I get asked a lot from people when I tell them what I'm doing and what in real life. Yes, not on the internet, friends, in real life, friends. When I tell them what I'm doing, there's a couple of questions I get a lot. First one is, do I miss carbs? And that's a huge one, because a lot of people, when I tell them about this diet, they go, I can't do that, I'd miss carbs too much. And I am here to tell you, I don't miss carbs, not even a tiny bit. I am not tempted. I am enjoying the way that I'm eating too much. I'm loving the food too much. I just know how I felt before, and I just don't want to go back there. It's not even it's not kind of like a high and mighty, oh, I'm not cheating, I'm so amazing. It's not that. I felt so awful the way that I was eating and what I was doing to my body before. I don't want to go back to that. I'm very happy eating the way I'm eating if it means I'm continuing to stay the same, lose weight, stay the same, lose weight, feel energized, feel amazing, feel smaller, getting into smaller and smaller clothing, everything's shrinking on me. So I'm very, very happy to not have so-called cheats. And if you're think that going onto this diet you're just going to be too tempted to cheat, well, really think about it and think about why you want to go on the diet. And I've been into these questions a lot more in previous videos, and also I've actually written an ebook called The Quick Start Guide to Keto to help you work through all of the mental things, mental side, as well as actually starting keto. I'll, of course, as always, leave a link down below to that ebook. It was a labor of love, and I've got some awesome reviews on it, and it's been read by heaps of people, and yeah. So missing carbs just hasn't factored into it. The only thing that's happened to me, which it's not because I've missed carbs, it's more impulsive, which is really interesting, is my children eat a normal diet. They don't not eat carbs, they eat carbs. So when I've opened for them a bag of crisps or a bag of pretzels, I'm not tempted by them, but there's some impulse which makes me want to reach my hand in and grab. I don't. And it's really bizarre because it's so ingrained in me. Like, open for the kids, oh, I'll just sample some, when I don't actually want it. And I know I'm not tempted. I don't want a potato chip and I don't want pretzels, but it's difficult to explain. Just having them there, I'm so tempted. Just go, oh yeah, no, the chips, yeah, I'll take a few of those. That's been a huge kind of the last month. I've noticed that. Again, I'm not tempted by it. I don't want them, but my hand kind of reaches to them, which is really strange. I haven't had any, but yeah, I thought I would just share that little interesting concept. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that once you've been on keto for a while. If there's people around you, do you just kind of go on autopilot as well and just kind of think, oh yeah, chips, oh, hang on a second, no, I'm on keto. So no, I don't miss carbs. And the other huge thing for me has been my sweet tooth. And that's another question, is how do you do keto and how do you do it and have a sweet tooth? Because it's so tricky to battle a sweet addiction. So yeah, the first couple of weeks were definitely rough. I definitely felt awful. It was like coming off of a drug, because I have been a sugar fiend. If you've watched my videos for a while, you know, sugar and me, I love my sugar, and it was a huge struggle in the beginning to get those sugar cravings. But I've read lots of advice about how to cope with it and what to do, and a lot of the advice is just go for fats. If you're going for one sweets, go for fats. So I made a lot of fat bombs in the beginning, and I've gone back into making them again just because for fun. I've just wanted them. I actually shared fat bomb recipe the other day. I'll leave it down below in the information cards. But fat bombs is just, it's butter, cream cheese, a bit of cacao, a smidge of sweetener, and there you go. You have some fat, you have something a little bit sweet to kind of take you, to keep you going, to take you through. But fat bombs definitely helped a lot, and my strawberries and cream, having some strawberries and some whipped cream has helped definitely a lot. If you watch my what I eat in a day videos, you know I love my strawberries and cream. So definitely having strawberries with some cream, yeah, helps along. And slowly your palate will change and you'll be able to tolerate darker and darker chocolate. In the past, if someone were to give me even 70% dark, I would find it too bitter, there's no way. Now I am proud to announce I can cope with 85, even 90% dark chocolate with no sweetener, and I'm quite happy to very slowly break off one little square and slowly enjoy it and actually enjoy the chocolate flavor, not the sugar hit, which is a huge thing. But also what I would caution is that if you are new to the keto diet, don't go and try straight away have all the sweets and try and just change from having normal sweets to keto sweets and sweets. I would say try and cut yourself off cold turkey and slowly work your way into having it, and yeah, fat bombs and darker chocolate, and slowly your tastes will adapt, very slowly. I still feel I definitely have a sweet tooth, but I'm happy kicking that sweet tooth habit with having a little bit of strawberries and cream. I'm talking 4 strawberries, not a huge bowl of strawberries. I'm talking 4 strawberries and a huge amount of cream, because remember, low carb, high fat. So we've got to have heaps of fat to counter the carbs. So that's kind of how I've been addressing my sugar habit. So yeah, 4 months in, loving it. When I look at in the beginning I didn't take a lot of photos of myself. I wish I had. I've kind of got a few really nasty before photos, and so that I can kind of compare, and one of them is in a red stripy top. I will show you the before over here, and taken just the other day over here, and then you look at the difference. It's yeah, enormous. My waist gone down, I've seen. My bust, I can see like bones in my neck. I can see my neck. My face, I just looked so just sad and uncomfortable, and I feel so much better and happier and healthier in my skin. And yes, I still have a bit of a mountain to climb. I still have a long way, and you will still be getting these monthly updates from me for a while to come. I've still, kilos wise, I've got about 20-ish kilos, maybe more. I'm gonna see it as I go, and it doesn't phase me how long it takes, as long as you're happy to join me on the journey. If it takes me 6 months or a year or 2 years to lose it, if I went from losing 5 kilos in the first month to 2 to just under 2, and it goes down to a kilo a month, doesn't matter. It's my life. I feel healthy. I feel happy. It'll take as long as it takes. Everyone wants to lose weight fast, and it happen fast, but for me it's a lifestyle long term, and if I'm losing it very slowly and very gradually and very healthily, then my hope, fingers crossed, holding thumbs, crossing everything, is that I will be able to maintain the loss for life, the weight loss for life, because I've lost it too many times and put it back on just as quickly. So I'm very happy doing it slowly, and every kilo meaning something, and losing it slowly and surely. And that brings us to the end of my 4-month keto diet, low carb, high fat update. I thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and for along the way leaving comments and likes and subscribing. It means so much to have this community support. I really appreciate it. And over to you, leave a comment, let me know questions, comments. Would you like me to do a keto Q&A? If you do, leave some questions down below, and maybe I'll film one in the next couple of weeks. I'm happy to answer your questions. I try and be active and answer your questions as soon as I can when you ask them in the comments, but I'm happy if you've got something more in depth for me to film a video. I'm happy to do that. Thanks again for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you join and subscribe and join the Yummy Inspirations community. I'd love to have you part of the family, and we will see you again soon. Bye.